always seems like that, huh? What is happening here? Just rambling now. Woo! Rambling. See if I can move this over here. Transition that over there. Or don't transition that over there at all. That's why. Okay. I was like, where did the video go? Did I ruin the video? No, I just moved it over there. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. What's happening, everybody? It's Emmara. GoddessofBlundR. Wait, that's me. How's everybody doing? I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Occasionally I do that. Moving my cameras back to where they were supposed to go. Didn't do any streaming yesterday or anything, so I didn't move everything back after my Thursday night stream with Tom, so everything is all over the place. But we are going to continue sorting some cards, because I need to accomplish something worthwhile today, besides getting stuck in a crawl space. I hate everything. You know, the only thing that's supposed to be in crawl spaces? Bodies. And, yeah. Unfortunately, not my body. I don't want my body in my crawl space. Anyway, I am Emmara. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. We've been going through my collection for weeks now. We're on week 13. We didn't really do much on week 13, but so we'll just count this as week 13. That's a lot of binders. I mean, it's just a stack of binders. We haven't finished entering all the rare cards, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me! I have no self-control! This 12 Cats of Christmas book is adorable. Heather bought this, and it has the most adorable illustrations. They're the most adorable little cats that this Carrie Lau drew. And they make me very happy. They have such personality, and they're so simple. Not that they're super simple, but they're just cute and adorable. Anyway. Okay. Let's move that over there. And then we'll bring the binder over. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. What's happening, everybody? Paint. We got some painting done yesterday. We got some priming done yesterday. We got some artwork done yesterday. Got a lot of stuff done yesterday. Today, not so much though. Today has been a crapshoot. Gotten some stuff done, gotten some stuff not done. Felt behind on things. I don't know. I really wanted to get all my Warhammer stuff together, or all my armies together, but I still have not done that yet. Ugh. 2026. I was gonna organize things in 2026. That's not happened so far. 2026, you have defeated me. You have defeated everybody. You win, 2026. We give up. I am live on Twitch thingamajiggers and on YouTube. Look at me. I'm everywhere. We'll see how much longer I can sit up. I finally could get out of my chair, so that's that's how my streaming schedule is decided. I'm like, hey, I can get out of my chair for a second, for an hour or two. Let's get out of my chair. Woo! Do as much as we can before we can't. Yay! I laugh at everything. Usually it was most of the terrible things. Which is basically everything. You know what? I don't know, and I don't really care. Not like anybody actually pays attention, so we'll just do this anyway. uh, my cackle is the worst. I laugh at everything. I laugh at terrible things more often than not. Like, if I start cackling and laughing while I'm playing a Magic game, just assume that I'm about to do something terrible to you. That you are probably about to die, or I'm about to just do something stupid. I don't know. I've definitely laughed and thought I was about to get away with something, and then killed myself on mistake before too. So it could go either way. um, do we have a picture of Shaggy somewhere? Shaggy. Yes, post. You click the button and continue doing what you were doing. You know what? I've organized everything over here multiple times, and this desk was all nice and it was great, and now it's a mess again. It makes me so sad. Like, how did I mess this all up? Okay, there we go. Get that up. I leave that up just in case Heather writes me. The weather's not bad outside, but she's still traveling from Buffalo, so still like a 40-minute drive. And occasion, it's not her that I'm concerned about. It's more the crappy drivers out there that aren't her. I know people are not great at things, so like I don't trust them. So this is a box of foils. This is fucking stupid. It's a stupid amount of foils. That back when foils actually meant something. I really don't like that foils mean nothing if they're shiny. And they're cool looking, but most of the time they're not worth anything. Except for the old ones. The old ones are worth stuff just because there weren't very many of them and they were actually rare. Hmm. That is a lot of foils. And those aren't even just like the crappy like land foils that came in bundles and stuff. These are just like all my foils. So stupid. I wish that this was just one box of foils, but yeah. So fucking magic, 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 magic. Oh, there is. I haven't gone through them, and since I came back in Tarkir, so yeah, it's been a lot of years since I've been in there, and that was before I realized that like old foils were actually worth something. I'm sure there's people who I mean, that I probably have foils that people need and want, and I'm just tired of having stuff that's just sitting around that nobody's using. Like, I don't want things just to go to waste. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I may as well profit off of it and get things I want and more experiences. Like, conventions are expensive. Like, I don't make anything going to them, so, like, it's anything that I can sell to offset the costs is useful. I'm trying to figure out where we... Oh, okay. I knew we put something somewhere to tell that where we were. We put a Moogle Infinitoken in here. Infinitoken! This is the #1 token that could be anything. Okay, this needs to go away. Let's freeze that. Oh, okay, that's why that's not moving. That can... OBS, every time I go on your restricts, it's so messed up. It's so annoying. Okay, there we go. That can be moved now and stretched. That's what I was trying to do. I just quickly cleaned up the area so I was like, I need to feel like I accomplished something today. Like, I plan on finishing the sticker I was working on yesterday. And I need to go take pictures for Grim. I keep forgetting to do that. I was going to do that this morning, and I didn't do that. I get very scatterbrained very easily, and I get very lost. Let's see here. Moogle. Unfortunately, I also found out that there's cards behind cards in here, which I'm not happy about. I don't know why I did that. Very unimpressed with myself. It's like failure on my part. Oopsie. Most of the time it's the same card, but a lot of them are different printings, and I don't know what I think I just jammed them in here to get them out of the way and didn't think about that I was going to have to deal with it later on. It's like, this is a future Emmara problem. Fricker. And then I'm like, oh. Yep, we fucked her. Good job, me. You have screwed yourself over. Excellent. It's about right. I am my own worst enemy all the time. And I'd have it no other way. At least I know how to deal with me. If I need to take myself out, at least I know I can. Is that one way to look at it? It's like if I ever had to fight clones of myself, they wouldn't last very long. Anyway, I'm just... we're going to accomplish something today, that's what I told myself. I don't know how long my body has to operate before it stops working again, so I'm just gonna try to get as much done as I possibly can. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I know we've been doing this for a long time. This has been like this is the 13th week I was calculating. We didn't really do anything this past week for the most part because Heather was off, and then also I had to go do things that I didn't want to go do outside in the world, so. But we'll just count this as week 13 and next week as week 13. How about that? That works. Let's see here. Murder by Death. One of my favorite bands. Murder by Death puts on a concert every year on Halloween at the hotel from The Shining. And everybody, like, there's a dress code, and everybody has to dress in suits and ties and dresses. And I would absolutely be so happy to do such a thing. It is a weird freaking party that I would just be like, yep, this is wonderful. They're a very weird band. I don't even know what to call it. It is violins and country and about horror, and it's So wonderful. Just sitting here, I shouldn't just be falling into the sway of music. It's very easy for me to do. Why did that do that? I've got to go through all these Pokemon cards. I started doing that. I entered in 10 Pokemon cards, and the value was $1,480, and I was like, I'm out. I'm just walking away. No. I was like, I don't want to do the rest of this. I'm out. There we go. Okay, let's actually do something here. Let's actually get started. Let me not get distracted again. I say that, but we'll see. Let's transition that over. There we go. Invincible Hymn. Okay. Let's actually make sure we're in the collection part. Let's go to add cards. Unfortunately, my eyes are getting worse and worse, and I'm having all sorts of issues seeing. I'm like, this is too far away, and I'm like, oh, this is like 9 inches away. I was like, that's not really that far away. I figured I was going to do that too. I have the terrible problem that I have to be multitasking 20 million things. Don't. It's not accomplish nothing. So weird. They became more country music-y as it went, but like not like new country music, like old, haunty, scary country music. I'm terrible at describing things. Oops, I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking this other Dawnbreaker Chariot was different than that one. Oh, you know how awesome it would be to freaking film content in the Shining Hotel for Duskmorn? Fuck, I'm making that happen. It's a stupid, stupid thing that it would only bring me joy, but I... Decree of Justice. I don't actually have a cycling deck either. We started building a lot of decks at the beginning of the year. Now they're just all sitting in like stacks, like little mini stacks everywhere. I'm like, I should probably take care of these at some point. Boxfield, why are you taking so long? I need to get Garuda set up. I need to actually just sit down and do it. I'm so procrastinating. If something doesn't, once it's all set up, I'll be super happy. It's just getting to that point and editing things and setting up OBS and things like this. Like all this stuff that I've had to learn to do to stream, I hate it. It bores the living crap out of me. Like, I don't want to edit things. I have no interest in editing things. Let alone hearing myself and seeing myself. I don't want to do any of those things. I know some people enjoy editing, but it's just not my thing at all. Maybe if I was more professional, I would care. Like, my videos, I just set things up, don't write anything, just make a video, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. One take, okay. Whatever. Approach of second song. I like alternate win conditions. Chucking cards at myself. Ah! More of these Dawnbringer cheerleaders? Why did you not put them all together, you horrible, horrible binder? I hate you. Jerk face binder. Basili's Lieutenant. Professor, you did make knights. Do you like knights? Sometimes it looks like there's another card in there, but it's usually when they're sleeved. It just looks like there's another one in there. Happily Ever After. Would love to cast that on myself. Is that an option? Moxfield, why are you taking so long? I'm impatient. Trying to figure out what movie I'm gonna watch tonight while I work on drawing. Might watch Together. I think I saw that was on there. I don't know. It kind of depends if I'm in a horror movie kind of mood. I don't know. When the real world is horror movie, I don't watch as many horror movies. I don't need to. A Worthy Night. I feel like Eldraine kind of took away my excitement for Lorwyn. I've been trying to figure out what is... Like, I love the artwork and stuff for Lorwyn. But, like, there's nothing exciting. It's just a bunch of Kindred stuff that I could have had in any other set. And I didn't even get the Kindred group that I wanted. Fairies didn't even get anything good, so I'm just like... And most of the Kindred groups that are in Eldraine are also in Lorwyn, besides Kithkin and Goblins. So, I don't know, they're very similar in worlds. And I imagine when Eldraine was on, the first time we went to Eldraine, we probably didn't actually have any plans to go back to Lorwyn, or... So it was kind of probably just a, hey, we can put this stuff here now. There's a couple of worlds that just feel like that, that they feel like other worlds, and it's just not really any reason. Especially when we could go to new worlds and do new things. Do that. I mean, go to Ravnica for the 8th time. I mean, how much more can you do there? Even though I would like to see the old gods of Ravnica. This is what I would like to see if we went back to Ravnica. I mean, imagine we're going back at some point, so maybe that'll happen. Claimed contender. Harmonious. Harmonious Archon. Dictate of Heliod. Heliod's such a dick. He's a dictate. God, it's so hot in here. I hate that my house has so many different freaking temperatures. Like, this is the warmest part of the house, and then it gets to like a mid-cool, not too hot, not too cold, in the middle of the house, and then you get to the end of the house, and may as well put on your snow boots. Wedding announcement. Why do you have so many wedding announcements? You hate weddings. I do really hate weddings. I've been to so many fucking weddings, and I hate every second of it. And it's never my friends. Because I don't have any in the real world. So it's always just going to Heather's friends' weddings. Sometimes I get some pretty awesome food, and that's the only thing that's worthwhile. Like, ooh, food? Okay, I guess I'm in. I guess I'll waste my time. Now, if there was a magic, like, draft or something going on, I would be all up in that. If there was interesting things going and not just the generic, boring, normal people weddings, I would have all sorts of fun. Unfortunately, that is not the way that all things work. Especially Heather's world is different than my world. So I am going to take a short little stretch in 30 seconds here. I'll be gone for 2.5 minutes. Thank you very much for sitting through the breaks and ads. I do appreciate that. Let me see. Let me add this real quick, and then we'll bring up. Oop. That's not what we were looking for. Not the art version, you weirdo. Oh, can't quit yawning. Okie dokie. I will be right back. Take care, everybody. Before I do that, let's do this real quick. I need this source. There we go. Can't get by. Not enough space. So fat. Welcome back, everybody. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR, fighter of chairs, petter of cats, breaker of chains. What's happening? I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet sometimes when I'm not being a bitch. uh, I am one of your Magic the Gathering ambassadors for Avatar: The Last Airbender, and you can never take that away from me. I guess you could. You could try. You won't win. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am a Magic the Gathering online creator. I am a Magic the Gathering arena creator. And you can find me doing some pre-release stuff next week for both Lorwyn and Nextwar on both of those platforms. Got a couple of new puppets. I have a Proto Turtle who's all the Ninja Turtles. I'm making the shell so that I can actually put my wallet in my. They're sorting. See, it hasn't ended Arizona Angels. It still happens. We're going through the binders now. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. But we are currently working on a Ninja Turtle puppet that has a turtle shell that I can put my phone and my wallet and my deck box and everything in there. But it's also, I had originally made it. Binders, keepers. My binders, I probably will keep all my binders. My binders, some of them are in my go bag in case I just ever have to escape the world. I will trade you cardboard so that I can have substance and not die. Excellent. I don't know, I have too many magic cards. We started building way too many decks this year already. I'm like, why is this not coming up in Boxfield? Because I'm entering it into Twitch chat, that's why. Like, this isn't working. I don't understand. Emmara leaves for 10 seconds and everything is just broken. Yeah, these binders I actually got Target whenever they clearance stuff, things go on clearance for school time. I usually go over there, and like this binder is humongous. Like I was like, this is not what it's for, but I was like, I could fit so many. Look at this is nonsense. It's magnificent, and it has the straight ones instead of like the. I never ever use circular or like the partial circles. Ugh. Yeah, those will F your cards to hell. I don't know if do the kids still put their cards in binders when they go to school? I don't know. That's what I used to do. Is that a thing? I don't know. I have like one nice binder. Like that's and I don't know what to put in it. Like I had like all my Phyrexia cards in there, and I had all my playtest cards in there, and my unknown cards. I think I'm just gonna use it for my unknown cards that I'm not using. I was actually thinking about a silly project that nobody will care, but I was gonna draw pictures on all my unknown cards so they actually have art. It's not like I'm selling them to anybody or anybody wants them, so I'm just like I may as well give them my own art. Like I've had, if one of my friends actually has a card, like Veggie, I had do his own artwork, dark backed. I was like, I need artwork for this. Can you design your own artwork for your card? The Veggie Wagon is driving a Veggie Wagon, which is pretty awesome. It is a one of one. There is no other version of the Veggie Wagon by Veggie than what I have. And I will never give it away. I love Veggie. Veggie is one of my favorite people. So I think Eldraine sucked up my excitement for Lorwyn, and I think we should not have gone back. Oh, yeah, I forgot they used to have the old binders that used to come with like the fat packs and things too. I wonder if I have any of those still around somewhere. Probably. Yeah. I have like the old Ultra Pro sleeves are just awful. Like they I remember like I have issues with these and then I would because they would just tear. And I'm surprised these ones haven't, but it's probably just because I haven't actually been through the binders over and over again like I used to as a kid. But I don't know. I remember nothing makes me angrier when I have sleeved something and I go and I play and then I play like a couple of games and then a sleeve gets torn and then I don't have enough sleeves. I'm like, honestly, I don't want to completely unsleeve this deck to sleeve it again and new sleeves. Ugh. And like the old Ultra Pro sleeves that had like the magic pictures on the back, it would have been around Modern Horizons time, the first Modern Horizons, and those sleeves, awful. Like the seal on the back that holds the art on there, they would always just start unraveling, so then it was like curl up behind the cards. And I treat like I have sleeves from like original Dragon's Shields, like a bazillion years ago, and they are still fantastic. So I treat my sleeves just as well as I do my cards. As I try to yank this card out of here, tear this beacon of immortality in half. I take care of my cards as I. uh, I'm like trying to multitask as many things as I possibly can so I can not think about how much pain I'm in right now. Like if I'm talking, reading magic cards, entering magic cards, listening to music, maybe I won't feel anything. It's not true. It doesn't work. uh, Dearly departed. I need to rebuild my spirit deck too. Do I have spirit? I do not currently. I do not have a current spirit deck. I remember originally I was going to use the Kaldheim starter deck, which those decks were wonderful. Again, Wizards. Maybe you should bring back $20 commander decks for people to start playing Magic. Just, especially since, I don't know, they're not doing anything original with the decks. So, if you're not going to use the new mechanics in the set and make it the decks, then what's even the sense of having, like, decks for every set? Just have, I don't know. There's got to be a solution to it, but I don't need 3 energy decks in a year time period. I don't need 2 5-color decks, one set after another. There are a lot of things I don't need in life, and those are some of them. Okay, what are we doing here? Dearly departed. Okay, academic probation was what we were looking for. I was like, I do not see this academic probation. What are we looking at? I was like looking up here. It's like this is not here. It is here. I do like the whole entire idea of making like a commander set every year that is basically going to each deck is a different plane. So if there's not a story to tell, we don't have to go to a plane and waste our time there. Like you can tell a tiny small story through a commander deck with some new cards, base it on that plane, and we can go to planes that aren't big enough to have like we finally got to Maganda and we that had been like 25 years like but there wasn't enough to tell a story, so you combine 3 different worlds together, which I was completely fine with that. But also, you could have made a commander deck based on that whole entire world, had different legends from that world, and base new cards off of that. Exactly. Uh, Jen, I really like my idea of doing commander decks. It's not my idea. It was a joint effort. A whole bunch of us came up with this. But having commander decks that are based on different planes that we might never go to, like Segovia. Wizards is going to steal my ideas anyway, so they may as well. uh, you may as well steal my cool ideas. Like, because, like, Asgol, is there ever going to be enough of a world or story to go to Asgol? I mean, it seems just like a Rakdos world where everybody's just murdering each other. Like, that's. But then they don't have to try to make up a story to fill space, and then we can go to other places and tell a proper story. And I don't know. They don't listen to anything I say, but these are just my crazy magic opinions. Like, because I would love to go to Segovia, but how do we, like, besides, like, commander sets and, like, specialty sets, like Modern Horizons and stuff, that's the only time we get to go to those places. I don't know. And then I'm still kind of bummed that I'm not as excited about Lorwyn, and I think part of the problem is that Eldraine kind of sapped a lot of the uniqueness of Lorwyn away. Like, like I imagine they didn't think they were going back to Lorwyn when Eldraine the first set came out, and then Eldraine did really well, so they're like, and like now fantasy stuff is much more popular than what it was when Lorwyn had originally come out. So like the fan base has grown, and they finally listened to us, and when we finally went back, but then we were like, we were already at this other place that is basically the same thing. Like, it bums me out. Also, I'm pretty pissed off that there's not a lot of fairies. The fairies suck, and I was really hoping for a new Una. I was really hoping for a lot of fairy stuff, and they're like my second favorite kindred group, and bums me out. I know it's silly to be bummed out about such a thing, but like, and I kind of feel like we've been back to Lorwyn in ways, like going to like Modern Horizons and Foundations and things like that. So like, I don't feel like they had enough to add. Like, I feel like we've like a lot of the kindred stuff could have been in any other set. Like, I don't know. There's still some cool stuff that I want to build around and stuff, but like, there's not nearly as many legends as in other sets. Like, I mean, I know I went ballistic with Avatar and Final Fantasy building decks, but like, Edge of Eternity's had a whole bunch of cool commanders that I wanted to build. I just haven't gotten. I didn't barely got to open any product from Edge of Eternity, so I only had like one card that I actually got out of a pack where I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna build out of this. I was like, ah, oh my god, why no, that's a lot of Pokemon cards. Uh, uh, oh that makes me sick. Okay, don't look down there. I don't even. I started entering in my Pokemon collection yesterday, and I had entered in 10 cards, and I click back, and usually I don't like to look at the value of things while I'm entering them into the system, because it just makes me sick. And I mistakenly glanced over, I was like, $1,480. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I was like, I can't do this right now. I was like, that's stupid. I was like, I'm just gonna walk away. And then I just threw that box on the floor, and there's Pokemon cards all over the floor, and I'm just like, huh. If I went through 10 of these cards, that was that much money worth of cards, and I just dumped 200 cards on the floor, what is the probability of how much I just dropped? What's the guesstimate of what I just dropped on the ground? I was like, I hate everything. I'm my own worst enemy. Oops, that's not the Swords of Plowshare I'm looking for. Oh. Oh, this is the list version. That's why. My eyes keep getting worse. I feel like I'm just gonna have to keep getting closer and closer and closer to the screen until eventually I'm just in the screen. I know it's the reprint of the 2017 Commander. That's the list. I don't know if this might be the mystery booster. Very well might be the mystery booster one. Nope. Not that mystery booster. I don't know how to use the syntaxes. Is it a thing? I don't even know if I... Oh, can I just type in the number? Will it come up? That would make life much easier if that was a thing. 78. They have reprinted this card so many times. Part of me is just like, who cares? Just put it... Oh. Is that it? Ah, we did it. We got there. That thing is... I think I'm gonna have to go try to check them out, because, like, if I'm trying to paint, I have to take my glasses off. If I'm playing Magic or looking at the computer screen, I have to have my glasses on. And, like, I read my comic books on my phone most of the time before I go to, or try to go to bed, and I'm just like, trying to, I'm like, I can't figure this out. Eyeballs, you're stupid. Stop being so stupid, eyeballs. Don't get old, people. That's what I have to say. Next time I go to, like, Target or something, I might have to check out the reading glasses, if I remember. You know how often I text message myself? Because then I'll be just roaming around and be like, huh. Who just wrote me? And I'm like, oh, it's just me. But, aha! Old me is helping future me. Excellent. That doesn't happen very often. Yeah, don't ever get old. It is a trick. It's so weird when you're a kid. You're just like, I want to be old so I can go do these things. And then you get old and you're like, I just want to be young and I don't want to ever do these things. Just like, I hate it here. Just be like, I will exchange places with your child. You go work for me, and I will hang out here and do nothing. Excellent. I give that, like, 2 or 3 days, and they're like, nope. I get it. I don't want to be an adult anymore. I don't know. All the things I wanted to do as an adult were just dumb things, like be able to go to the movies. Like back in the day when they wouldn't let you into the movies if you weren't of the age that you were supposed to be. I'm pretty sure they just let anybody in now, but... Aegis Angel. I have a whole bunch of copies of this, and they were in the little welcome decks. Yeah, I forgot about that. Do they still even give out the Foundation welcome decks anymore? I'm still pretty pissed off about Foundations, to tell you the truth. And not because of anything bad about Foundations, but the way that Foundations was treated and by just, like, was it not supposed to be like a core set, an introduction for Magic the Gathering to other people, to new people, like, and I haven't been able to find packs in a year and a half. Like, so if I can't find packs and I go out of my way trying to find packs, like, I assume other people can't find the packs, let alone the people who you want using the packs. So please explain things to me. Explain it to me nice and slowly so I can understand. I'm so pissy this year. Quit breaking my game is what I have to say. If you can't handle it, let me come and do your job for you. uh, Ooh, this guy's an ally. Don't we all? I think this is our year, Jen. Or I'll just take over for us. uh, really just want to get rid of stuff I don't need so I can actually go do things with my life. It's just like, I want to get rid of all these comic books. I want to get rid of all these toys. Like, I enjoyed my collecting. It fed my need. Now I'm just like, now somebody else can enjoy it. You can't have my magic cards, though. I'm gonna die with those. My dream, when I die, is that all my magic cards get put into a giant vault with me. And a giant vault filled with traps and horribleness. But if you could get through them all, you get my magic collection. I won't get to enjoy it, but at least I'll know it's coming. Still trying to fill my other binder. I try to keep everything that's over $5 out of my main binders of just stuff that, like, a lot of this stuff I just use to build decks for people and stuff like that. I do miss building decks and doing things, giving away stuff on the internet. This is just keeping track of everything and keeping up with it, and lots of people are happy about it, but it's a lot of work. I don't have the mindset right now. Maybe when I actually have more product and can actually do that. I'm pretty bummed I'm probably not going to get any Lorwyn unless I just buy random packs and things here and there if I find them. Dragonstorm, I couldn't even find 3 of the decks. I still haven't found them. I wasn't going to pay $80, $90 at the Magic Con to vendors for them. Like, I shouldn't have to pay over the price. We were also excited about the MSRP return, and it meant nothing. Like most gestures. It's not Wizards that controls all that. It's the vendors who can buy thousands and 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 thousands. Oops, I broke, sorry. Dollars worth of product. Yeah. And, like, I can't even find product at, like, retail stores and stuff like that. So, like, unless you're doing bazillions of different other things other than just Magic and LGS, like, you can't exist, like, unless you have the capital to do it. Like I would have loved to have an LGS just so I had somewhere to play Magic. That was one of the reasons why I was going to open my own comic book store and stuff. I didn't care if I was making money, just as long as I could keep it open and I could play Magic. Because was the only reason I wanted to open a store. This is still the only reason I would. And then I would never hire anybody to work there. It would just be me. I know how most people work. I'm not gonna hire people. Not everybody, but I know I used to slack ass and do stupid things, so like I wouldn't hire me. I guess that would defeat. Fire myself. Ah. It's crazy how much the freaking Angel of Jubilation is. This is $15. I am very efficient. I'm very efficient and very trustworthy just because I have no filter. I was just like, I don't know. When I worked at Walmart, always have like a baby monitor in the corner that you could yell at me on. Emmara, focus, focus. That's the key. Emmara keeping focus. This is one of my favorite cards, 100-handed one, because it's just silly. It tells the story through the card, and that's one of my favorite things on Magic cards is when you could look at something and be like, yeah, the rules make sense. It fits the artwork. It fits the card. It's fantastic. Yeah, you need. I don't know if Tom can handle me though. Usually, I'm Tom's mom. Sometimes that's what it feels like. Sorry, Tom. Usually when we're traveling and stuff, I usually have to be the one who's like, okay, Tom, we gotta go over here. Tom, we gotta do this over here. Tom, over here. Tom. Tom. Tom! uh, I do appreciate you all hanging out with me. I needed to smile. I don't get to do that very often. And I haven't gotten to play Magic, and I finally got to play Magic this past week. Ugh. It's been forever. At least it felt like forever. I think the holiday times kind of just messed everything up too, because everybody had stuff going on. And... Core Firewalker. But yes, thank you for hanging out with me. In about 2.5 minutes, I am going to go stretch my back out real quick. As I do during my breaks. That has been one of the other problems that I've been having with streaming, is that sitting down for 2 to 3 hours hurts horrifically, and I don't want to go on somebody's stream and be whiny, and I don't act unprofessional on other people's streams. I'm very unprofessional on my own stream. But I don't want to just walk off and have to go stretch my back out and stuff. So most of the time, I just try to play through the pain when I'm streaming. And sometimes that does make it very hard to keep in a good mood when I'm trying to... I have no filter. I apologize. I just talk away everything that my brain is thinking. This was actually for my original collection, my Knights of the Thorn. I had a full set. The Dark was the first Magic set I ever had a full set of. I had traded, that was my second collection. I had traded a bunch of comic books and Star Wars and Star Trek card game. I traded back to somebody else for their Magic collection, and they had given me 2 boxes of Fallen Empires that hadn't been opened, which as a kid that was super exciting. And they had sent me a whole entire set of the Dark. It was all in a binder, and I have bits and pieces of it still. I don't know if I still had the Blood Moon, but I don't know. I love old Magic cards. They make me happy. I wish I had my old collection, or my original, a lot of the stuff. I have things that I usually would keep. The 2 times I got rid of my collections, I kept decks and stuff. Why am I typing demon? I'm just randomly writing demon. Sounds about right. What am I thinking? I don't know. I'm listening to this horror country music in my head and talking about Magic stuff. I don't know. See how many different things I can do at the same time. start writing out things. I'm like, and then I'm thinking, I will be back in 15 seconds. I'm gonna leave here, and I will be back in 2.5 minutes. Is what I meant to say. Thanks for sitting with me, everybody. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate you doing that. That's way too weird. Welcome back, everybody. I just had a shot of bacon and pancake whiskey. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, no, that should not be a thing. My mouth is saying, no, is unhappy. My mouth is unhappy. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet when I'm not just bitching and moaning. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am a Magic the Gathering ambassador occasionally. Lastly, of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Final Fantasy, and Duskmourn, and Innistrad, and Aetherdrift. I guess I could just retire, right? I guess I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I've done everything I've wanted to do besides get to make magic cards, like, and influence that. That's what I really want to do. I don't want to be a content creator. I'm not pretty. I'm not interesting. Like, I'm just hanging out here. Like, I don't need to be put on content. Like, nobody needs that in their lives. Dude, do not do that. You can't do that. That hurts. You gotta sit down. I don't pet dogs that are not sitting down. That hurts. You know. I know. I know. You get so upset that you have to sit down to be pet. I'm not gonna pet you until you sit down again. I know. This is how these things work. You know how they work. Do not yell at me. Do not yell at me. I know. I love you. You're stupid. Anyway, that's Bucky. He's silly. You can see his tail jumping up behind me. Anyway. I know. I'm going to put my hand on this mouse and you're going to smash my hand into the table, so I'm just going to sit here and wait until we are done here. Okay, thank you. Anyway, you might have seen me at some Magic Cons. It happens occasionally. Did you see him leave? He was just backing his way. Oh, he just hangs out back there. Usually he's behind me. Like, is he back there somewhere? I don't know if we can see him on the camera or not. I'm probably still in the way. He's usually just hanging out behind me. Usually him and the cats are just hanging out back there. The cats kind of go in and out. Well, he just hangs out there. He's a silly guy. But every time you pet him and you don't have him sit down over here, he will just keep smashing my hand into the top part of my desk. I have so many bruises on my hands. It hurts so bad. Like, dude, this is like, we go through this. I was like, just sit down. Just sit down. Oh, Kithian. Kithian is the name of Gideon. Remember that guy? Before Wizard killed him? For no reason? To make Liliana feel bad? I still haven't made it all the way through all the Lorwyn cards. I fell asleep in the middle of doing it last night. I was making my way through, and I was like, ooh, a new Ajani! And it just fell asleep. I was going through the legendary creatures to see if there was anything that I was like, I must build this immediately. And then I was like, I just wanted, all I wanted was a cool Reaper King. You didn't give me that. and then I didn't get my fairies, and I'm sad about it. I wanted Scarecrow. What I would have done if I was in charge of Lorwyn is I would have had like 1 or 2 elves. That's it. I would have kind of just erased them from Lorwyn. They're there. They can just go F off. Because they're horrible and I hate them. And just replace their kindred group with scarecrows. You know how many people would have been super excited about it? Sweet. I will have to check it out. Yeah. Oh, Lorwyn. I love Lorwyn. I just wish I still just kind of feel like Eldraine kind of took a lot of the uniqueness away. And kind of bums me out. Because now both worlds exist, and there's not They could easily be interchangeable, to tell you the truth, with besides like the Kithkin. Like if you gave somebody who's new to magic Eldraine art and you gave them Lorwyn art, could they tell you what world that came from? Probably not. uh, and I have nothing wrong. It's just I want to be more excited about it. And that was like one of the big things too, is that like because Lorwyn was a kindred world, like it made it very hard that if one of those kindred groups was more powerful than the other, then the whole entire set just doesn't work against itself, basically. And that was part of the issue with the original Lorwyn. Cat Knight, oh my gosh. You're worth money now? What happened here? How exciting. $7 Cat Knight. Oh my god, why are my fingers not working no more? I not know how to use fingers no more. I had finally got one of my other binders of stuff that I had already actually gone through filled, but there's still so many more to go through. And other ones that need to be filled now. I'm just like, ugh. Lantern Flare. For some reason, I was thinking Lantern Flare was from Zendikar, and I don't know why. I was like, this isn't the right symbol. I'm like, no, it is. This is the right symbol. I'm gonna figure out what movie I want to watch tonight while I finish my sticker from that I started last night. I would have finished it last night, but my pencil died, so I was like, I didn't want to sit around waiting for it to recharge. I was like, maybe I'll fall asleep. I fell asleep from like 12 to 4-ish, and then couldn't get back to sleep. I was like, awesome. It's weird, melatonin knocks me out, but then I wake up like 4 hours later, and I feel like I've slept for like 3 days, and I have all the energy of the world. Like I'm Superman, and I've just been sitting out in the sun, suntanning. It's horrible. If only I actually got superpowers out of the deal instead of just pain. Devastating Mastery. Anyway, what else do I do here on the Magic Worlds? I'm a Magic the Gathering online creator, and you can find me playing Magic the Gathering on Wednesday evenings with the Breakfast Club, which is my friends where we are my other that are also Magic the Gathering online creators. We usually play themed games. This year we're gonna just let everybody else decide what themes we're doing, because we were just making up weird things. Our theme this week is 4-mana commanders, 4-mana 4/4 commanders. But I'm gonna take it over the edge, and I'm just going. Everything in my deck is going to have the number 4 in some way, shape, or form, whether it be the mana cost, the toughness, the power. This is going to be all 4s. On all 4s is what I'm going to call the deck. Excellent. Sometimes my brain does make me laugh. There might not be any originality in it, but at least I'm funny sometimes. At least I think I'm funny. Unbreakable Formation. I am excited that next week we do have Magic Online and Magic Arena both have Lorwyn coming. Because I'm probably... I don't have an LGS anymore, so I can't... I have no pre-release. So that really has been... put a damper on everything since Spider-Man. So it's kind of hard to get excited about sets when you can't play them. And like pre-releases are like one of my favorite things to do in Magic, and I like drafting. I like drafting with people who want to have fun. Like pre-releases, everybody's there. Not everybody. Like 99% of the people are there to have fun. I have definitely had like one person be a douchebag at a pre-release, and I don't think they ever came to another pre-release. uh, see, maybe that's what I should do. Cause like, see, I used to, me and Yogg used to draft against each other. We would just get packs and build the decks on the streams. I used to love doing that. It gave me a reason to buy packs, and I get to play with friends. Yeah. Sitting there thinking, make some kind of 4-player draft game, kind of like a mini Commander Sealed, but with you make a 60-card Oathbreaker deck instead. Open 6 packs. Oh, you make a 40-card one? Yeah. I wish I had more. That's the other thing. Not having anywhere to get cards over here sucks. Like, I'm an instant gratification kind of person. I like to go in and to a store and purchase things. I don't know, like, so I miss going into like the local store and going, oh, I want to get these packs. Excellent. I need some Oathbreaker too. That's what I tried to get Tom to play on Thursday, but that didn't work. He's like, oh, I was like, let's play it. I want to play Oathbreaker. I miss that nobody's playing Oathbreaker. Like, I have 3 of my decks are in front of me right now, and it's like, I want to build an Oathbreaker deck for each Planeswalker. Not each version of a Planeswalker, but just each Planeswalker. Because I usually just put all of the version, like, my Chandra deck has all the Chandras, and all my Elspeth deck has all the Elspeths. Like, so I just want to do that with every Planeswalker that exists. So I have an Oathbreaker deck for every Planeswalker. And then usually I just make interchangeable. My signature spell is usually interchangeable, so I can change that out as well. Yeah. I don't have an Ajani Oathbreaker deck now that I think about it, which is really weird. The cat girl doesn't have an Ajani Oathbreaker deck? That's weird. Weirdo. Yeah, I am excited about the new Ajani. So at least now we know Ajani still has their spark. I kind of hope they close the Omen Paths at some point. So somebody just is like, sorry, Omen Paths are closed, everybody. Sorry. No more mix and matching. All these, you creatures, you go, nope, nope. Slivers, you stay over there. A giant sliver invasion throughout the multiverse. Yeah, oh, I think I've played against your Celestia one. Or maybe Donnie was playing it. I feel like I've played against it. He's the one who gains like 100 life. Or I remember when that came out and I was like, that's insane. This is gonna break Commander. I used to be like that too, where I'd be like, ah, this card's gonna mess everything up, and now I'm just like, no card completely ruins a game. We've had so many boogeymen that have appeared over the years where everybody was like, no! It might have been. It was. It wasn't good whatever happened with the deck. And I feel like it was you, Donnie. I remember just like, there's nothing I can do about this. This is happening. Sometimes that is what Magic is. It's just like watching a car crash, and you're just like, well, I'm getting hit by this car. Excellent. There's nothing else I can do about this. I love Magic. Magic makes me happy. uh, some of the best times I've had in my life are playing Magic with friends. Like, laughing, having fun, not thinking about the real world. Just hanging out in a fake universe, playing Magic. That's what I want to do. Let Emmara just live in her fantasy worlds. Like, Emmara doesn't even want to go outside. Like, she doesn't even want to be part of your anything that's going on. Just, like, leave her alone. She literally just wants to play Magic with friends, pet cats, and eat pizza. Like, that's and tacos. Don't forget the tacos. Maybe exactly. Like, just I don't know. I don't understand hurting other people and making other people sad. It doesn't make any sense to me. But then I retaliate doing the same thing. Uh, so I am part of the problem. uh, it just makes me sad. I just want everybody to be happy and be left alone. I worry about my friends, and there's nothing I can do for them. If anything, me being around is more dangerous to them than being there for them. So that's not great. Anyway, back into let's talk about happy things. Magic, yay! Declaration in stone. I like things that exile stuff. I don't like things to come back. Makes me so unhappy when things, especially everybody likes to recur things. Everybody likes to bring things back or have a way to bring things back. And it's like most removal that I use is exile based because at least that's one problem I don't have to deal with again. So many Magic cards. Oh, Jesper. Where did that go? Getting to play Magic. I gush about it all the time, but getting to play Magic with Jesper Esping was probably it's definitely in the like top 2 most amazing things that Magic has ever let me have in my life. To get to play Magic with one of my favorite artists of all time in Magic was probably the coolest. Let alone like all the things that had to happen for that to align properly was just silly. So like, because I can't imagine he's probably going to be coming over here anytime soon again. I would ask that nobody do so. I don't want to worry about my friends coming here. Like, it really bums me out that I didn't get to see most of my Canadian friends last year. But I also completely understand. Don't want them to feel unsafe. And that's a real bummer. Like, I don't get to see them very often anyway, and I don't know. Things are silly. Silly, silly, silly. I figure once I finish, well, I think there's 3 or 4 different colors worth of cards in here. I say 3 or 4 different colors of cards, and then I flip to the gold page that obviously has more than that. All 5 colors are hanging out here, but I think it's just white, green, gold, and red that are in this binder. uh, I really like all the equipment that are creatures that were in Kamigawa. I really want to go back to Kamigawa. I'm hoping. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm always just laughing. I don't know how to do emotional responses correctly, and I don't know. I'm always laughing at the most terrible things and crying at the happiest of things. I don't know what's going on. My brain don't know what's going on. You should always just assume that if you're playing Magic with me, though, and I start laughing, that most likely you're in trouble. And that I'm about to do something horrible. Like, my horrible cackle. I'm just like, I'm about to do something evil. Magic is the only place that I like to do evil things. I get to be the archenemy, and that's great. Being the archenemy in the real world, not as great as as being the archenemy in Magic. You don't get to draw any extra cards that do anything cool. You just you get punched in the junk. Feldar Retreat. I was gonna say, I thought Feldar Retreat had gone up in price. It's a wonderful card. Especially if you can get it out fast enough. Oh my god, is there multiple copies? Oh my god, there's a bunch of copies of Journey of Nowhere? God damn it. This is the second time that I've pulled a card out, and then I'm like, why are there a bunch of more cards about here? That's a lot of cards. Jen, so many magic cards. Donnie, make it stop. Make the magicking stop. I don't have that many magic cards. It's completely under control. Completely under control. I don't think there can ever be enough magic cards. To tell you the truth, like if I ever had billions of dollars, I would just have a ridiculous magic collection. I would just be like, okay, I'll buy more magic cards. Okay. Actually, I would probably just try to force magic on everybody if I was a billionaire. I would just be like buying hundreds of thousands of packs and just giving them to magic kids and just be like, spread it. Spread magic everywhere. Like a great plague upon man. Make the kids smart. Give them the magic cards. Oh my god. If I had a budget. Jed, I took a mini chainsaw to an old bed so I could get foam out of it so I could build the last puppet. That's what my life has become. It was pretty ridiculous. I was gonna take a video of it because I have a handheld chainsaw that I was like, the bed needed to be thrown away anyway. The cats have just been hanging out on it. That's the only reason it's still in the house is because the cats just like it's on its side and the cats just hang out on the top and just they love it. So like, there's enough space for like 4 cats to just lay up there. So I was just like, eh, it makes the cats happy. Whatever. It's not like human beings come to my house besides Tom, so it's not like I have anybody to impress. It's like, as long as the cats are happy, that's all that matters. So there's a giant chunk missing out of it. Also, there's springs inside of beds. Chainsaws don't like springs. Imagine that. That's magnificent. This is magnificent. I had to go buy another 30,000 count boxes worth of boxes to put cards in so I could better organize. I don't know. I'm trying to get all the commons together, all the color by color, and then I have all the uncommons so far together by color. But I still have boxes upon boxes. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even started the bulk. Like, I'm just like, I guess at some point I finish this at some point. You know, the thing is, I love doing this. That's one of my favorite things to do. I don't know. The logistical part of my brain is like, hee hee. I get to see cards that I might have forgotten about. I get to go through and grab things that I might have just not gotten out of my collection to put in decks. Like, so I do accomplish other things while I'm doing this. And is part of the hobby that I do enjoy doing. Like, I miss trading cards and stuff. Like, that was one of my favorite things to do. And I'm always glad to, whenever I find people on the internet that want to trade. I'm like, yay! Like, that is another one of my favorite things that I'm glad that I started content creating, is that I get to trade Magic cards with people again. uh, all the reasons I want to be a content creator are just dumb reasons. I want to play Magic with people, and I want to trade Magic cards with people, and I don't know, a lot of times I just have more fun having conversations and things talking about Magic than playing. I don't know. There's so many different aspects of Magic that I enjoy. I don't know, that spectrum part of my brain just kind of has to absorb all information of things I like. So, like, like, I enjoyed this for like 13 weeks. I've been doing this, and I'm just like, I don't mind doing it. It accomplishes something. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something at least. Then I know what I have. It's been making it easier to build decks, so like, and it keeps my mind off of things. And I do love seeing old, like, I've been going through like the common cards and the uncommon cards, and like, I haven't actually. I used to remember all the cards, everything that I saw, but like, as more cards come out and with new arts and things, push things here and there out of my brain. So like, going through like the uncommons and commons, I found a whole bunch of just really fun cards that I had forgotten from older sets that I have just been throwing aside because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw this in a deck. I love playing with cards that other people haven't seen, especially because we have so many new people in the community that are new to Magic, so, or even newer to Magic. I say by like, is like 5, 6 years, is still new to Magic. I mean, that's still 25 years of Magic happened before you. So there's so many things that you're not going to know about. Like, so I like just popping out cards during streams that people have never seen before. Sometimes they're just dumb common cards or uncommon cards, but some of them are really powerful, and they weren't powerful back in the day, but because of the commander format, some cards have become more powerful than they were. Like, Ice Age was trash back when I was a kid. Jester's Cap was like $25 and was like the chase card of the set. Everything was crap in the set. Cumulative upkeep was horrible. But now, with when Commander came out, like, suddenly all these cards that were not seeing play and were not good, suddenly it changed the environment and made it so a lot of those cards are actually worth something and are actually usable. I just had to wait like, what, 28 years for things to get better for those cards. I can wait things out. I don't know. It's so silly. Homeland, you still suck though. You still just suck balls. God, it's so bad. Uh, I was talking about. I don't remember who I was playing. I'm gonna have to go back through my streams and see who I was playing. I was playing a Joda deck that was Just all crappy legends. And it was still horrible. Horrifying. And just, it was like, had all the Homelands legends in it, and I was like, this won't be bad. And I was like, yep, this is horrible. I hate him here. Ah! Joda's bad no matter what. Okay. Excellent. Kill Joda on site every time ever. Excellent. Can do. That's one of those commanders that I just warn people. I'm like, I will let you play any deck you want. I just will let you know that I will kill Joda every time I see Joda. If I will go out of my way, I will I will make suboptimal plays and not win just to kill your Joda. I will punish you for what you are doing, but I will allow you to do what you are doing. I did not know that Murder by Death had a new album come out this year. Or last year, I guess. Such a weird fucking band. It's like a weird old country band. Thanks for sitting through the ads, everybody. I will be right back. I gotta go stretch my back. Oh no, did I click the... Oh no! Have I just been... Stupid, stupid headset. Blast you, headset. I was being hilarious. That's very disappointing. Very disappointed. I hate this headset. Why would you put the button for the mute button underneath the headset, or on the bottom of the headset, where you would sit it down? Damn it. I was being hilarious, Jen. I was hilarious. Well, everybody, welcome back. I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering. We could try again. We're rewinding and going back in time, and maybe I'll do this properly. I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a Magic the Gathering ambassador occasionally. I am a puppeteer and cosplayer. You might have seen my puppets at Magic Cons or at other Magic conventions worth going to. You might have seen me doing cosplays in the cosplay contest last year. You might have seen me just roaming around, harassing people with my puppets, because I can. That was one of my favorite things, is just walking around harassing people with puppets. Anyway, there's two kinds of people in the world. The people who see the puppets, smile, and are happy. Well, I guess there's three people. There's the people that they see it, they act like they don't see it, make an angry face, and I'm like, why are you even here? And then there's the third group of people who are terrified of them. Just terrified of them. But you know what? One of my favorite things at some of the Magic Cons have been, like, when I'm waiting in line and stuff to purchase something, and, like, if there's a kid in line and they see the puppet, and I sit there and talk to them as the puppet and stuff, and them smiling, and that would have been so cool if I was a kid. I know I would have enjoyed such things. But just to make somebody happy in this shitty world. Anyway. See, this is where I just go off the rails. Anyway, I'm an MTGO creator as well. You can find me playing Magic the Gathering online over with the Breakfast Club on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. We play themed games of Magic on there. Commander, we usually just do really silly things. We play Magic badly for fun. That's we always have a good time, though. This week we are playing... Our theme is going to be 4-mana commanders that are 4/4s. This is what we're building out of. I don't know what everybody has decided officially that they're playing. I'm going to try to build something I haven't played before, but also everything in my deck is... I'm going to take it the extra step, because that's how I do things. I'm going to make everything in the deck have a 4 somewhere in it, whether it be in the mana cost, the toughness, the power, on the card somewhere, ward, I don't really care, as long as a 4 is in there. But last break, I came up with the name of On All Fours, is going to be the name of my deck, because, yeah. It makes me laugh. I'm still amused by it. I'm still proud of myself. I don't really care if anybody else is amused. I'm like, yep, I'm funny. Anyway, I am also an Magic the Gathering arena creator as well, when I'm not actually, well, I guess when I am playing. This doesn't happen very often. Not as often as it should, but also I get really bored playing 60-card formats. I don't have the patience. I want to interact with fun, friendly humans, and instead of somebody spamming go at me 100 times, or not taking their turn, or like, when I have to wait, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I could be playing like if I could bring up like 4 games of Arena all at the same time and play those all at the same time, I would be perfectly fine. Like, is how I need to play Arena. It's stupid, but like, my brain has to constantly be going. If it's not, it's terrible. Like, if say I'm in the hospital and I don't have anything to do, God forbid they don't lock the drawers and stuff, because I'll just start playing with things and going through stuff, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Stop this. This is not how a normal human being does things. Hospitals are boring. And then you sit there and you make me wait for like an hour and a half? What am I supposed to do? So they're throwing tongue dispensers at things. I hate my brain sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, how'd you make it this far? How are you still roaming around? Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. I do appreciate you hanging out, sitting through breaks, sitting through the ads, sitting through me. I've always been. Oh my god, why are there so many? I was like, why does it look like there's more cards back here? Why are there 3 copies of Brightling here? Why do I have a playset of Brightlings? What is happening here? It's just stupid. Everything is stupid. Sweet. Good luck. It's fun. Like, it's one of those things where when you try to do it, and like the first time you're building something or doing something a certain way, and then it's like, okay, it seems like a lot, but when you do eventually accomplish it, it feels so rewarding. And then it becomes so much easier to do the next time, which is always good. Dottie, this is magnificent. Dottie, we would get in too much trouble if we lived too close. I don't know. It's just so dumb. Like, it was terrible when I was in Florida for like 42 days or something stupid like that, like 3 years ago. Like, Heather couldn't get up and move or do anything, so I was just kind of just chilling in a hospital for like 14 hours a day, and I'm just like, I was pretty sure that was going to be the end of my content career at that point in time. I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back from this. I've been gone for... Exactly. I see things and I'm like... I'm like, I could use these for things. You know what makes really, really great water guns? Syringes. When I worked in the military, we used to have water gun fights with syringes. That's where your tax money is going, if you want to know. I sit there and I think of some of the things we did, and I'm just like, God forbid. You want to know where your money was really going. One of my favorite things we used to get was dry ice. We would destroy things with dry ice. Dry ice is all sorts of fun and super dangerous. Used to be fun. We'd go outside and just with baseball bats, just launch dry ice across the field behind the hospital. uh, my life has been interesting. I sit there and I think some of the stupid shit, and I'm just like, how am I still here? Like, what was I thinking 95% of the time? I'm just, I've tried to make life interesting. I haven't succeeded yet, but I'm just gonna keep at it. Okay. I'm such an idiot. Yep, I'm an idiot. I started talking is what the problem was. I was like, wait a second, we already did this guy. And so did we just did this one too. I started going this way instead. I was like, what am I doing here? That's not... We were going this way. I was like, come on. Come on, Emmara, get your shit together. Don't you know how to sort cards? No, not really. I'm trying to figure out what movie I want to watch this evening while I finish drawing my sticker. I wanted to finish it last night. Thought I was going to, but then my pencil died, so I was like, I'll just charge it and watch something else. I have to multitask, so I either have to watch a show or... I guess I could watch a show that Heather doesn't want to watch. Heather doesn't like my horror shows and things. Actually, I need to watch the new True Detective show. I have a thing for serial killers. Damn it. serial killer TV shows and movies. I shouldn't as much as I do. I blame horror movies for such things. And my parents. I blame my parents. Actually, I do blame them for horror movies. Oh my god. I started watching horror movies at like 6, 7 years old, when I could remember them. Yeah, it's interesting because I see similarities, which is unfortunate. There's things that make sense in my brain, and I'm like, yeah, I see, like, I don't know. Let's not go too far into this. I like TV shows. uh, it's interesting to see how their brains operate, I guess. Like, because it really, that's crazy. Ugh. I used to, the base that we lived outside of, I want to say, I don't remember if that was the prison that was like nearby. We had a prison that was like, literally, if there was like a prison break, they just would have went to the military families that they weren't on the military base, that they made us live on the other side of the highway. We would have just got killed by everybody. It would have been a mess. uh, but like literally the only thing it was in between our housing area and the prison was like basically nothing. It's just some woods and maybe a mountain lion. uh, California was a weird place. Like, I definitely ran into a mountain lion one time and I thought I was gonna die. I was pretty sure that was the end of me. We just, I didn't know what to do. Cats terrified me anyway, and like, I was just like walking down this dirt road. I was fishing with my dad on the lake, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to the other side of the lake because I just didn't want to be over there anymore. So I started walking around this dirt trail around the lake, and this mountain lion just started walking across the road that I was walking toward, and he just stopped, but I just stopped. We both just sat there staring at each other, and I was just like slowly taking steps back, going, "This is how I die. I can't outrun." Even as a child who was in good shape, I wasn't getting away from that thing if it decided to come after me. Like, so I just sat there, and we just sat there staring at each other, and then eventually he just walked away, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep walking backwards. uh, I mean, there's worse ways to go. Getting mauled by a giant mountain lion's probably not too terrible, right? I say, and now I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, that probably would be pretty terrible. I get mauled by little tiny cat versions of a mountain lion, and it's not great. So maybe it wouldn't be great. Really? I think one of the worst things I ever saw in my life. We had I was being homeschooled at that point in time at California, and there was a whole bunch of police cars and ambulances and military police everywhere, and my mom was like, "Go find out what's going on." And I was like, "Okay, I have no common sensors. I'll go and see what's happening." And then they were carting out the bodies of a Air Force worker and his kids and his wife and his animals and everything else. I wonder why I don't have a lot of faith in humanity. It was not a good situation. I was like, well, went back to my mom. I was like, well, let me tell you, Mom. What did I just get to see? Cool. Excellent. Awesome. Can I go this way now? I needed that in my life. Anyway. I've gone off the rails, damn it. That's... you know what always causes things to go off the rails? The real world. The real world makes the world go off the rails. I wonder if we go back to Kaldheim if we'll get ruins. Like, it's weird, like, Magic doesn't know how to do anything where it's either, hey, this is just good. It's either, this is really, really good. We're going to make equipment. Equipment's going to be great. We're going to make all this equipment, and then you made it too powerful. Ah! And then there's, we made this mechanic ruin. It sucks. Like, but there's no in between. So maybe we'll get some cool ruins. Maybe ruins will be a thing next time. That's the thing too, when you only go to a world once and then you don't go back for a long time, or you don't go back ever, like, there's so many things that don't have enough mechanics and things to make theme decks out of, and that's one of my favorite things to do, so, like, I don't have a ruin deck. It wouldn't be good if I did. I don't think I could make it work. It would just be a different kind of deck with ruins in it. So, you know what I found out? Football is still on right now. I will look this up. I will look this up when I am done here. The name sounds familiar. I don't know. Part of me, I just like knowing lots of information about everything. Like, I like to know how people's brains operate and why they're doing the things that they're doing, and so that's part of my fascination with it all. But it also didn't help, like, growing up on, like, Silence of the Lambs and things like that didn't help anything, and then, yeah. Abby, it's not great having crazy things all the time. I would like just crazy things every once in a while. Crazy people every once in a while. Like, but America is just like, crazy? Let me show you. Oh my god, that's a lot of Armored Sky Knights hunters. I was like, why does this look like there's more of them in here? And now this is actually worth money? This is super exciting. I definitely don't need this many cat knights. I need one for my knight deck, I need one for an equipment deck, and I need one for cat deck. Excellent. That's too many copies. I have 4 copies. Excellent. I can get rid of a copy. I have $27 in Armored Sky Hunters. I'm rich in life. Canada, I will trade you these $27 and Armored Sky Hunters for access to your country. Please allow me in. I will trade you magic cards for a visa, please. And thank you. I have no skills whatsoever of any use, but I am funny sometimes. And I'm really good at magic. How about that? It's the squoosh. See your squoosh. What's up? He's like, is it chicken time, Mama? Mama, is it chicken time? He gets so upset when he thinks it's chicken time and it's not chicken time. He'll just keep coming in and out of the room going, you're gonna give me some food, Mama? Chicken time is my favorite part of the day, where I pull apart a rotisserie chicken and throw chicken at at my cats. I live such a freaking weird life. But they love it so much. It's so silly. They get so happy. And if I'm gonna buy treats for them anyway, I may as well buy them real food. Like, it makes them happy. I just sit there and I shred it and I throw it at them, and I've gotten so good at throwing things at people and at at cats, not people. My throwing skills are awesome now from chucking chicken at cats. uh, yeah, that's right. This is quality Magic the Gathering content, right? Like, this bitch crazy. I might be crazy, but I'm a lot of fun. I can promise you, you won't be bored. That's for sure. Uh, Earlier, my partner yelled at me because I came in the room and I farted. But I specifically had gone to the other and turned my butt away from her to not fart at her. And then she complained about it. So, I got up. And she's like, don't fart on me. I'm like, you should not have said that. For now it shall happen. And it did. And she hates me. uh, too much information. Boop. Actually, I should probably look at my phone and make sure she is not actually on her way home. Or if she is on her way home, I know that she is. That would be excellent. If I knew. Bucky's! 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 My friend just sent me a picture from Bucky's. Bucky's. Emmara likes Bucky's. Emmara would be friends with Bucky's. Emmara wants to live at Bucky's. No, I don't want this. Get this out of my life. Don't tell me what to do, Google. You are not my master. Do, 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 do. This is about as close to country music as that I can get with and enjoy. My partner, you would think after 23 years of being with somebody, you would know what not to say to them. She's always known that if she tells me I can't do something, I will do it, and I will probably do it 1,000 times worse than what she thought was going to happen. Or that my sensors in my brain just don't work, and I'm just like, Soul Warden is one of my favorite cards of all time. The artwork is just magnificent. It's probably one of the most classic pieces of Magic art to me. Probably because I've played with Soul Sisters for years and years and years. So I actually don't have a commander deck that uses them to like I used to in a 60 card format. But it's still one of my favorite cards. I should just make a Soul Sisters deck. Call it the Whoopee. The Whoopee. When did that become so expensive? Holy, that's worth more than what the deck was back in the day. That's crazy. I still get yelled at for things like years later. Like, and then she makes me. I think we're both at the point that we're just like, just waiting each other out at this point. You're like, we already made it this far. We're like, guess we just keep going. I always tell her, I was like, if she goes before me, I'm just gonna die alone because I don't want to deal with things anymore. I'll have nobody to be amused by me anymore, but relationships are a lot of work. uh, Exile the imperfect. You know who should exile the imperfect? I should. I should go there and get rid of the Lorwyn elves, because I don't like them. They want to be jerks and kill people? I will exile them. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Duelist Heritage is a lot of fun. I haven't seen it in a long time. There's so many cards that I don't see people play that I'm just like, that's so much fun. Whenever one or more creatures attack, you may have target attacking creature gain double strike. The best part about it is it's not just your creatures. It's your opponent's creatures, too. And there's nothing I like more than weaponizing my opponents and making them more dangerous threats than I am. So, like, I, I do a lot of psychological warfare playing Magic. Like, I manipulate people into fighting my wars for me. I don't know. I've been playing Magic a long time. Anyway, I am going to go on a quick little stretch break because my spine is stabbing me horrifically. But thank you very much for sitting through the breaks. I do appreciate it very much. I shall return. Hydrate. Did you eat your food? Did you eat your food yet? freaking silly. Anyway. Welcome back, everybody. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR, and I have returned from talking to cats. They're so silly. Shaggy says, "Bow." Shaggy is super smart. He's sometimes you can see animals' intelligence, and like he talks to you, like he answers you back, and he's just freaking weird. Sweetest little kitten that's like 20 pounds. He's magnificent. He is a magnificent beast. Anyway, I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content occasionally on the internet when I'm not sticking my foot in my mouth. I am a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I am a Magic the Gathering ambassador occasionally. I am a feature creator coming up here in Vegas, if the United States still exists. I will also be roaming around playing Magic next month at some point, hopefully. At the local LGS. I don't want to go there. I don't have a happy LGS to play at. I don't feel safe there. I don't feel wanted. There's nothing better than playing Magic with people who won't even look at you. That's always fun. Everybody has their own cliques and don't want to make friends, and that kind of bums me out. I am not too bad, actually. Besides pain, I am not too bad. I'm hilarious today. That is how I am. How are you doing today? I found some more cards while I was roaming around. This is my favorite fog right here. I used to use this all the time. Respite. Costs one more than a normal fog, but I always start introducing myself or reintroducing myself every break, and then I just forget and I just stop. It's great. I also get so sidetracked so fast. This is so dumb. Was that a full art one? I feel like it was. There we go. Anyway, Respite is one of my favorite fogs. And it has Rebecca Gay art, which probably has something to do with me being happy about it. I woke up at like 4 a.m. this morning, wide awake, too much energy. I fell back to sleep about like 8:30. My body just gave out, and I woke up, and I was like, it was like 10:30. I was like, what happened? Where am I? What day is it? Where did Heather go? I don't know what's happening. What has happened? That's one reason why I don't like taking naps, because you wake up and you're just like, where am I? What has happened? There's certain cards that I just keep around, like Respite. I will put in a green deck somewhere, sometime, as a way to protect myself. So they go in my commander box, even though they're not really commander cards. I hate it. It's so weird to wake up, and especially like during this time of year where it's dark outside, and then you take a nap, and then you wake up and you're like, uh. This one time I took a nap, I woke up, started going about my business like it was the morning. I thought it was the morning. I just started doing stuff, and I was my partner came into the house, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Where were you at?" I was like, "What is happening here?" She's like, "It's like 4 p.m. in the afternoon." I was like, "What? What? What's happening?" And that is one of the reasons why I don't like taking naps, because you just wake up and it's just like, ah. Preordain. Why are you still worth so much money? You know how many copies I have of Preordain? Ugh, so many copies. If this is the first 4 copies, plus 1 that I've already found, and that's a common card from Commander Masters, there's probably... Make sure you do check your bulk. I know the Check Your Bulk crew, I haven't seen them in a while, but it's important things that you should listen to. Because there are a lot of common cards and things that are worth a lot of money that go under the radar, and somebody will be very excited to take them from you for a very cheap price. So, that is one of the worst reasons that I have to make sure that I go through. Welcome back, Abby. Make sure that I go through all my commons and uncommons, because there's a lot of stuff that is. I mean, this is a $5 common card. So there's things that I just, like, I know they're worth money. Just another aspect of Magic that I kind of keep track of. But, like, see, that's a $2 common card. You know how many Sky Shroud claims I probably have? I opened so much Battle Bond. Battle Bond was so great. I miss Battle Bond. I want more sets like that. Battle Bond was so much fun. Conspiracy is... both Conspiracies are two of my favorite sets. And I think that's the thing I'm bummed out the most with all these sets. That if we're getting 7 sets, and then none of them are specialty sets of any sort, so we're not getting any master sets, we're not getting anything like Conspiracy or Battle Bond. And I like sets like Modern Horizons. It's fun because you're going to all these different worlds in one set, and usually they do unique things, and because it's not a core set, they are part of like Standard. They do more unique things, where Standard is more reeled in and not very exciting to me most of the time. Tell me how you feel. Yeah, Battle Bond was absolutely amazing. It was some of my favorite experiences I had playing at like my LGS, and like I wish I would have got more boxes. There is a they have a box at the GameStop down at our mall, and I've contemplated buying it a couple of times. It's like $200, but I'm like, it's like I would really. But if I end up getting any more Battle Bond or mystery boosters and things, I just want to draft them with people, because this is some of the most fun sets to do that with. I really wish they would do like a mystery booster LGS version, because I know they did that once. I feel like they should do it again. Ugh. Where? Oh, there it is. I was like, no, my water's over here somewhere. I think that should just be something that exists. That if an LGS wants to order it, they can order that for drafts, for their draft nights and things. Like that. I know that the one is for MagicCon, so they like have it licensed out that the mystery boosters are convention ones. But you could have an LGS version that has different cards, and it would be good to put things into the market. It would be good for newer players. It would be good for drafting. I don't know. And I don't have any good ideas. Like, drafting mystery boosters is one of my favorite things. Like, I wish the unknown events existed elsewhere than just the conventions, because most of the time I can't afford to do them, let alone have the time to do them. And they're probably one of my favorite things in Magic to do, is the unknown events. But most of the time, you get mystery boosters, and then you make the unknown things. Even though the last one, I want to say we used Spider-Man? I don't think we had mystery booster packs, because I know some of us were angry. I feel like that was a thing, but I don't remember if that was the last one or the time before that. That's bad when Magic cards have just blended together into a giant puddle. Giant puddle. Spirit Mantle. Why the fuck are you worth $4? What is happening here? Hey, nobody's a... Oh, Spirit Mantle is really good. It's +1/+1 in protection from creatures, but it's one of my favorite cards to put on Light Paws. I love you, Light Paws. You're my favorite foxy lady. That's my favorite deck. I never get to play it, though, because it's mean, and I know it's mean, so I don't even... I understand. Light Paws, I don't ever get to play. I'm more likely just to hang out and look through my cards, look through the deck and go, It's a lot of really super cool cards because it just pimped the fuck out. Like, I have like 6 decks that are my babies that if I have to run away out of this country, my quiver will come with me, and those decks will come with me, and I guess I have to leave everything else behind. That's the, my partner can figure that out. She can take the other 132 decks and do whatever the fuck she wants with them, I guess. I think, the last I counted, it was 138, but I built like 4 more decks. So, but I feel like I took one apart, so the number is slightly askew. But it doesn't make it any better. Is it a foil? No. It's like this. I can't tell. I moved the lights because when I stood up, the light was like right in my eye, and now I can't tell if things are foils or not because the lighting is behind me. Blast you! I figure at 8 o'clock I am probably gonna head out of here. Oh, you guys have fun. I will head over there and hang out with you after while I watch my movie and draw my stickers. You guys have fun. The Jumpstart. I love Jumpstart. Jumpstart is probably one of my favorite newer things that exist. Like, it's so much fun, and just because it's so much more balanced than playing standard or playing like 60 card formats. Anyway, I could ramble about Jumpstart for a little while. I love Jumpstart. And I think the way that the Avatar Jumpstart was handled was really good, and they should have done that with Final Fantasy, so they could have put the rest of the cards that they didn't print for me in there. Because there's stuff I didn't get in Final Fantasy that I wanted that you didn't give me, and I understand that there's not enough space, so I will forgive you, but I still have a great stream, you do. Doop. Actually, I'll probably just raid over into you guys afterwards. Yeah, that'll work, actually. That will work perfectly. Haha! Are you streaming from your channel, or are you streaming over with Bobby? Is Bobby streaming? Are you streaming together? Well, we'll figure it out. I guess I'll just look and see. I guess I don't need to ask a bunch of questions. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. About 8 o'clock, I'll probably get off of here. We'll wait and make sure that they're online before we raid on over. Excellent. Are you start at 8? I assume. I'm just making assumptions. I'll raid on over from here. That way I can go and eat and draw my sticker and figure out a movie to watch and do all that other stuff. And then I can have you guys stream at the same time. Success. I multitask the shit out of things. That's like most of the time. I usually just have my phone running Twitch all the time. Whoever's streaming at the time. I'm usually just watching their streams while I'm drawing or doing this or doing that. I don't know not how to do a bunch of stuff at the same time. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Midnight, I was going to say, oh my god, Midnight Hunt did come out a long time ago. Huh. That was a couple of years ago. It doesn't seem like a really long time ago, but now I'm just sitting here thinking about it. And, that's the thing is, the more sets we get each, we're getting more sets than every 2 months this year. There's 7 sets coming out. Even if you divided that every 2 months, that's only 6 sets. So what is there, a set every 1.6? Four? Math? You just broke my brain. Thank you, wizards. You broke everything in my brain. I just tried to do math, and you killed me. You just mathed me to death. I don't have Call of the Gatewatch in my Planeswalker deck. I love my Planeswalker deck. Last holiday gift exchange, Mara made me a or not a Final Fantasy, a Planeswalker deck, 5 color. 5 color is where I was going, not Final Fantasy. Planeswalker deck, and it's so much fun. I was always wanted to make one, I just never got around to it, so I was like, haha! And I love my decks that people build for me. I keep them together forever. They hang out, and I play them a couple of times a year. That's the one thing is I always have to be bouncing around to different decks all the time. I get bored very, very fast. Like, I can play anything. I can usually just look at somebody else's deck and know exactly how to operate it with any problem whatsoever. But that's also like 30 years of Magic that I've been playing, so like it's one of the only skills I have. I don't know if that is the foil. Oh, maybe it is. I hate the edge foils in Strixhaven, and I really hope they do them differently because I complain about this every time we run into these cards. But like the like coiling that's around the text box and around like the top text box there, the like circular ones, those are the only, and around the mana symbol, those are the only etched points on the card, and they're extremely hard to actually tell whether or not they're foil or not. Like, you have to be in the right lighting, have it bent at the right angle, but there's also just normal foils of these ones, which just makes it even more confusing. Why? Why do such a thing? So, hopefully, when we go back to Strixhaven, we get the spells, because I really did love that spell cycle from Strixhaven, and that was a good way to put cards that needed to be reprinted out into the world. And that's the thing, is with new people playing Magic all the time, you need places to print those cards out, because if you don't, they become worth too much money. And it's not even to become worth too much money, it's the scalpers and douchebags in the financial areas of Magic that buy all the cards up and force everybody to pay more money for them, which is, yeah, that's a whole entire thing. That's a whole entire thing. It pisses me off. Like, I understand it's healthy in a way for Magic, and that's one of the only reasons it still exists, I feel like, because people know that they can make money off of it. But also, like, it sucks if you're just starting and, like, having no access to those cards. Like, even I don't have any kind of access to, like, dual lands and things like that. That's like, but those are never going to get reprinted unless they find some way, some loophole somewhere. Some loophole somewhere. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. I needed to get something done around here because I did not accomplish much this morning. I did find some stuff upstairs and move some stuff around and found some Lego stuff I needed to get together so I can send that out to some friends. Okay, hopefully Monday, because my other friend didn't get their stuff yet either, and both things were sent to Canada, but also it was such a weird week where we had holidays, we had a snowstorm, and like my city was shut down for like 2 days, so like it's kind of it's been weird, like mail wise, but my my vendor slash dealer at the post office, she said that it did get sent out, so at least I know it went into the mail. And at least know it's out there in the world. So hopefully it does arrive. And then just let me know when it does. And if it doesn't, I'll find another one. It's the other one that I'm worried about, because there was expensive stuff that I had sold, and hopefully it all went well. But also, I mean, if our postal service is anything like everything else, government-wise in the United States, yeah, that's probably incompetent. Just saying. It'll get there eventually. uh, We're idiots. uh, Hey, I'm excited about the Strixhaven. I've known things about Strixhaven for a while. I just keep waiting and waiting and waiting so I can talk about things. I just like. I was like, have they talked about this yet? So I can talk about it? No. Okay. I'll keep waiting. uh, Lando! He's so handsome. He was just climbing up the bed in here that they've been laying on. Like it's a giant mattress and it's like turned sideways, and they climb to the top of it and they lay on it on the side. But there's a knife sticking out of the top of it, and Lando was just holding on to it, like with his arms wrapped around it and pulling himself up on it. I was like, that's there. Well, that's not there for any reason besides that I stabbed the bed, but there's not really a reason why it's there. Marshall Coup. I was like, what are we looking for? I was like, Marshall Coup, but what set was this Marshall Coup from? uh, so I am Emmara, goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. This is my little program where we've been putting Magic the Gathering cards from my collection into my system for trades and sales. I've been playing Magic for a really long time. I really enjoy putting things in order. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You may have seen my costumes at Magic Cons. You might have seen my puppets at Magic Cons. Am a feature creator in Vegas here soon. I've been a feature creator at almost all the Magic Cons. I love Magic very much. It's my favorite. We are going to be heading over to the Filthy Casuals. Jen and Donnie and Bobby Christine are over there, and they're going to be playing some Jumpstart. I love Jumpstart. They are all some of my favorite people. They are delightful. They are some of the best things that came from playing Magic and becoming a content creator. Like, I'm not here for free stuff. I'm just here for friends. I don't know. I wish it was different. But, like, I don't know. I just want to make friends and make the world a little bit happier for people. People that make me happy. So, we are almost finished here. I will be in Vegas next. I know that's the last thing I have going on right now. Love you guys. I'll see you in a little bit. I think I'm going to finish this page. By the time I finish talking in this page, it'll be about that time to hit raid over. And then I'm going to go eat some chicken fingers. I forgot that I had a basket of chicken fingers sitting in the refrigerator. I'm very excited about it. I've been sitting here thinking about it this whole entire time, going, chicken fingers. uh, Thank you very much for hanging out with me, you guys. Love ya. Chroma's Vengeance. The Chroma was one of my favorite legendary cards. Oh, this is from Commander 2011. This was the first Commander set that this was reprinted in. Play of the game. Don't ever play of the game against somebody. Against people. They're just going to be sad. Don't do that. Unless you just don't want to have friends anymore. That's when you play the game. I mean, it is probably the play of the game. They're probably everybody's going to remember it and be pretty angry about it. Like, I want people to come back and play Magic with me. Like, if I do something terrible to you during Magic, though, on purpose, it's probably because I don't want to play with you again. This is my passive-aggressive way of being like, nope, I don't ever play Magic with you again. Here we go. I'm attacking you with 33,000 power worth of elves. Enjoy. I do love magic. It's so silly. It's so much fun. And there's just so many different aspects of magic to enjoy. Oh, Ghostly Prison. I love the artwork for this Ghostly Prison. That's insane. Freaking $9 uncommon card. The one thing is, I love stacks. Most likely, I'm not really not trading that to anybody. I'm probably using that against people because I'm a monster. I, I stacks is weird because stacks is usually mostly in white, and it's how I picture the color white, like using religion and thinking I'm right to make everybody else pay and suffer. It's stacks, isn't it? Uh, anyway, let me finish up this page. We'll get going before the ads start here in 5 minutes, but I do appreciate you all spending time with me, hanging out. Hopefully I said something that amused you or kept you entertained. Remember, Captain, why are you $4? That's insane. That's because of Toughness Matters things coming up. Unstable Glyph. Bridge. Boop. Foil. Boop. Lava brink. I feel like I'm gonna have to clean up my office again tomorrow. Every time I get it cleaned up, it just gets a mess again. Valiant Knight. I was a big fan of these enchantments and things from Eldraine too. They had fun art. They were weird. There was some fun reprints. They reprinted Necropotence. I love Necropotence. Necropotence is one of my favorite cards. I mean, but that's from when I was a kid. It's a horrifying card in Commander. It was bad when it was just in normal 60 card formats. Okay, let us go grab 12. Flavor Judge. He's a chicken. He's a bird advisor. Such a silly card. Flavor Judge. Anyway, we are going to head over to the Filthy Casuals. They're playing some Jumpstart over there. Let me go make sure that they're online now before we try to raid over there. Boop. And then I'm going to go eat and do some drawing. Twitchy Twitch. And they are on. Excellent. Say hi to them when we get over there. I'm going to be hanging out in the chat while I eat and do other things. Yeah. Well, let's do this thing. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate you all. Right. Make sure I spell Filthy Casuals, right? I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I'm gonna make sure. It's been forever since I've had to manually write things. Okay, that's what I thought. Just making sure. I was like, I don't know if I'm spelling this correctly. Don't usually have to spell things. Later, everybody. You take care of yourselves. this infinite token in here so I know where we left off. Maybe, if I can find the infinite token. I won't find the infinite token. Yawning. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna head out now.